I mean, the video's online. We've got it linked up on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. They're literally like, oh, good Lord, as a rabble go, put more fluoride in their water immediately. Brain damage to them. Their IQs aren't dropping enough or fast enough. They're not submitting to us. Yeah. More surveillance cameras, more armed troops, more police state immediately. This is, I mean, it's a frightening prospect, a horrifying. They're saying off with their heads. No, I mean, that's what they're doing. And the victor's like, the roaches are scurrying about. Prince Philip has tried to eliminate them. We've overrun the nation with brooding foreigners we can use to put it into the police force and the CPS to kidnap their children. But these filthy Brits who don't like our German royal family that runs everything, the Saxe-Coburg Goethers, and we will deal with them. Oh. I mean, literally, Charles looked even more effeminate than his wife, just going, oh, protect me, royal guard. But, excuse me, I'm sorry. Folks, I apologize to our radio station. It's a very family-friendly, clean show. But when I started imitating the royals, the rabble filth, and look at them running around like vermin in the streets. I can't wait till our world government extermination force is in place to remove as many of them as possible. Oh, I love sucking off of them, but goodness, I like to go out to the theater dressed up like an effeminate peacock with all of my medals festooning my breast, with my Haglet wearing a giant crown on her head. But to actually see them turn against me, I guess all those PR shows we finance telling them how weak and pathetic we are aren't working. They actually know that we're the ones sucking everything out of them. I just lectured them last month that they shouldn't take a hot bath, but I have royal trains and 77 aircraft and 94 palaces, but they shouldn't be able to take a hot bath. And I'm so pleased that the old ladies have to ride in the buses to stay warm now because they can't pay for their gas allowance. But you know, we're heating all of our palaces quite nicely, and after we've exterminated all of you, we're going to have plenty. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't act so surprised, Your Highness. You weren't on any mercy mission this time. Several transmissions were sent to this ship. I want to know what happened to the plans they sent you. You are part of a rebel alliance and a traitor. Take her away. Impressive. Most impressive.
Big Brother. Mainstream media. Government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Join me, and I will complete your training. The Emperor has foreseen this. Give yourself to the New World Order. Hand in your firearms. Submit to carbon taxes for the children and the bumblebees. Going back to Stefan Molyneux, that's enough from Sith Lord Darth Vader. Mr. Molyneux, this is a short segment. There's so much going on in the world. What is front and center on your radar screen?
Well, I'm really quite interested in the way that the American credit rating agencies have downgraded Portugal's debt and seem to be on the verge of downgrading Italy's debt. Greece was fairly small. It's a very small part of the EU, but depending on how you measure it, Italy is between the third and fourth biggest one on the size economy in the EU. So I think that they're really doing an attack on the euro at the moment to cover up the fact that the dollar is taking such a big dive relative to the euro. And so I think
Stay
that's
on
very
the leader.
interesting.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think that's going to be, I think he's playing a video game while I'm talking, but that's okay. I can talk to the listeners. The education of miseducation, indoctrination of the young.
Fear will keep the local systems in line. Fear of this aircraft carrier. But that's impossible. Who will maintain control without the bureaucracy? Well, Stefan Molyneux's our guest. He's an extremist. He believes 2 + 2 = 4. I've never had such conspiracy theorizing on my show. Your call straight ahead.
These days.
Well done, Lord Molyneux.
Thank you, Alex. I just want to say thank you for waking me up. I'm honored to be on your show, and I speak for the majority of the American people when I say we're sick of it. I'm tired of this.
Ah!
Testify, brother.
Because I know how to talk like a Texan boy, and I want me some possum grits and some possum stew, and I want me some armadillo dumplings. Get Granny Clampett out there in the cement pond. I killed a coyote in the middle of Austin. Yeah, I'm a rootin' tootin' Yosemite Sam. Ooh, I'll kill all you. Want to hear a Yosemite Sam imitation? I have to get into character to do that. Rackin'. I mean, why not? I'm convinced that you could dress up like Yosemite Sam and America would elect you, because there's that archetypal Western image of John Wayne going to save you. And so basically we have a male cheerleader who voted for Al Gore. Oh, he worked for Al Gore. You didn't know that? Rick Perry? But of course you're going to elect him. You love it. You Republicans love Al Gore. I'm Rick Perry. I love Al Gore. Oh, Al Gore. What's it take to be a Republican candidate for president? Male cheerleader, check. Al Gore supporter, check.